Hello, my name's Jane Pierce. My business is Tarot Jane, and I'm here to talk to you about the meaning of tarot cards. Specifically, what happens when a card is reversed or upside down in your reading. Personally, I've got 4 different ways I approach that. And here's an acronym for it. YOLA in this case does not mean you only live once. Instead, it represents yours, opposite, lesser, and other. Let me go through those with you. When a card is upside down in a reading and you glance at it and see something different, when the tower looks instead like an anchor, go with your gut. Because what you see in a card when it's upside down is obviously not how the card's supposed to be looked at. And if you have a pull in a reversed card, use your own interpretation first in any of the 3 breakdowns of the cards. Now let's break down the tarot cards into 3 different groups. There are court cards. There are 4 court cards in each suit and 4 suits in the minor arcana. So those 16 cards of the court cards are the first group. The second group are the numbered cards. There is ace through 10, so 10 cards for each suit, and 4 suits is 40 cards. And the last group is the major arcana. There are 22 major arcana. You can use these interpretations any way you want for any of those 3 groups, but let me tell you how they usually work for me. In the court cards, I find the reversed are the opposite. If the King of Cups is a mature, deep, still waters, then when I see the King of Cups reversed, I see the opposite of that. This is somebody lacking maturity. They may be old and tired, but they haven't gotten wisdom. They may be isolated instead of being centered in themselves. So for court cards, look at the opposite. The Queen of Swords, for example, is a sharp-tongued woman who knows exactly what she wants, and she's articulate and powerful. But reversed, she's critical for no reason. She is not direct and sharp about her goals. She's just mean and critical. Let's look now at the numbered cards. In the numbered cards, I see reversed, meaning a lessening of the traditional meaning of that card. So if the 4 of Wands is the luckiest card in the deck, and the 4 of Wands is reversed, I see it as winning a good parking space or winning a cup of coffee instead of winning a big lottery or having a big celebration. It's certainly not a big, beautiful party, but it might be a quiet cup of tea. The lesser of the regular meaning for the numbered cards holds through, and probably the strongest in the aces. When you've got the ace of wands or the ace of cups, you've got pure passion and pure emotion, even idealism in that ace of cups. In the ace of pentacles, you've got the basics, the very lowest card. And when it shows up reversed, it says to me, you can't go all the way back to start, but you got to review some simple basics, just a little bit. It may mean you have to take a step back and take care of the very practical, boring, mundane things. But in each of those 40 numbered cards, when they show up reverse, look first at a reduction or a lessening of the meaning of that card. Now let's talk about the major arcana. The major arcana is those 22 cards are the most powerful in the deck. And certainly you could look at them as opposite or less than. In my experience, one of the unique ways that the major arcana show up reversed is that they refer to somebody else's journey, the other. So if you've got the Tower card reversed, perhaps somebody else is going through a crisis and it's affecting you. If you've got the Empress reversed, it may not be you being a mother, but it could be that somebody close to you is having a baby and it's rocking your world. That doesn't have to be bad. It doesn't have to be good. It just means the intensity of someone else's journey is having a big effect on your life. And of course, if somebody you love is having a baby or in crisis, that's going to affect you. But look then into how you're being impacted by the major life events that all the major arcana represent in the lives of somebody you care about. That's a quick little review. Let me say it again. When you get a reversed card, first look at your interpretation. Then look at the opposite of the meaning of that card. Look at what if that card is less of what it should be upright. And finally, look at if there's an other in your life who's going through that big change and it's affecting you. Either way, learning to read reverse cards is a challenge. And I'll be honest, I don't start that way. When I'm starting teaching someone about tarot, I have them make a deal with their deck. And that deal is no reverse cards in the beginning. So if a card shows up reversed, you just turn it upright. You can do that. You can make any deal with your cards you want. Because if you tell your cards ahead of time that the Four of Pentacles, which is greed or hoarding, is not going to be read reversed, then you'll get a different card that has the same meaning. The opposite of hoarding is being too generous, and you might get the Six of Pentacles instead of the Four of Pentacles if you've told your cards, I won't interpret reversed cards. Be gentle with yourself in the beginning, and I hope you have fun exploring what nuance you get when you add reversed cards into your reading. If you want to know more, there's a lot more videos on the meanings in this YouTube channel of all of the cards of the Major Arcana, all of the numbered cards, and the court cards. I look forward to talking to you soon, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you.